Greetings, I'm Rob Chappers.
Dave.
Welcome to my house.
Yeah.
We've just eaten lots of pizza.
We have.
We can't go another minute without telling them a really addendum version, small, short version. Oh, I didn't want to say the word short in front of Dave.
You spent so much time explaining this that it's now pointless.
Basically, I ordered lots of pizza from Pizza in Brighton, and the delivery sent it to my old address. I couldn't get hold of the rider on the phone, and as a result, it came out as being delivered, but I couldn't get my pizza.
Was indeed.
I had to reorder the entire order, and then we ate it. We're here to show you the new Inspire Tri-Chorus Plus from Neunaber, I think it's Neunaber, pedals. I'm a big Neunaber fan. I've been using the Immerse reverberator for almost the entire time since I had it.
Sounds great.
Never left my board. And what I've just discovered, because although I've had this pedal for a week, I've never had the time to plug it in because I'm never at home. I've just discovered that it also has a whole bunch of really exciting tricks built in that you're going to discover through watching this video.
So I guess to start off with, we've got all the general controls that you'd usually expect to find on any kind of chorus type pedal in terms of having, you know, depth and rate and mix. But there's also a knob in the middle, which we'll show you in a sec, and that has loads of different functions, and then a separate knob to control the amount or rate or whatever of those or of that setting. What I have noticed is that rather than having just the one flat kind of chorus, it seems to have a lot of the way the pedal works is to stack lots of different choruses on top.
Lots
of
of toppings on top of a big creamy bass. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Talking of creamy basses, this is our creamy bass. This is a Gibson Les Paul Standard. I figured I'd just bring out the Gibson for no particular reason whatsoever.
We're still plugged into the Red Dwarf.
Yes.
And we've got a pretty clean sound. So
let me play you the clean sound. Dry.
Yeah, very dry.
Needs a bit of something like tomato sauce and some cheese to really bring it together into a meal.
Give it some flavour.
Okay, shall we activate the Neunaber?
I think we should. What we'll do is we'll leave the settings flat and I'll just cycle through the different functions. So the first one we are on is just set to try, and we can see here that these are the controls that this knob will control, or the functions they'll control, and then this is determining which one of these we're actually on. So we're going to start off on try, and we'll leave everything at 12 o'clock and see what it sounds like. This is now Hex. So let's now move into Cascade.
I'm gonna go grab it.
It's like some kind of singing.
So what's happened is my little boy has just woken up and I need to go and grab him out of the cot. Won't be a sec. It's all part of being a dad and a musician.
Next one is Harmonic. So there's two harmonics going on. One that has a control for the Detune and one that has a control for the vibe.
Oh, I see.
So this is now the Detune.
nice. Very 80s.
Right, so this is plus echo.
So cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Nice, so it actually does have a kind of delay in there as well.
It's really, really awesome. And you can set the delay, because I was playing with this one earlier, quite long. So, like that. It's just a long one. So should we add in a reverb from the Immerse, which will sound like... What you found there is like a Soundgarden kind of effect.
Yeah.
Where you get this like swirling, almost like Leslie thing. Pretty extreme, Dave. You're getting in the territories of crazy talk.
Well, it is, but at the same time, the pedal can do it, and sometimes you want it.
If I just learn the D major chord, it sounds like this now. D flat, sharp, flat, sharp. That's cool. That's nice. Fields of the Nephilim did Dorje. That's what it sounds like. So now we've got two delays, which we could do some interesting stuff with. Do you want to see if you can time them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Plugged in to the Red Dwarf.
Yeah, we didn't change it.
And currently the gain is still up as well, so you know, but I kind of enjoy the sound of it.
I turned the pedal off, you realise quite how much of that sound is coming from the incredible Inspire.
Yeah.
So, but I have to say, these are a really, really good combo.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't expecting them to necessarily work on bass as well as they do.
Yeah.
Like, it's not your standard... Like, I use chorus on bass quite a lot, but it's always a really low mix and a really quite slow rate, just to have a little bit of whir and depth.
Yeah.
But I've not really found any chorus pedals for bass that you can kind of do actual really effect stuff. Like,
right.
It's normally just I have that slow rate, a little bit of reverb.
Why
just
don't
to add
we
some more depth? But it sounds really cool.
Why don't we set this to just be like a wet and not too much of a reverb, and then why don't we just set this to be that hex.
It sounds like you're hearing it down the end of a PCV tube.
It does. Mix it from nothing, so completely dry to completely wet. So I'll bring in the wetness gradually, Dave. All right.
And you want it with slap.
Yeah, just for fun.
Okay.
That's completely wet now, Dave, just so that you know. And completely dry.
Try doing it without the reverb.
Okay, just a touch. The Inspire is yet again another great pedal from Neunaber, and if you haven't got one of these and you haven't got one of these, probably should get them both.
Thank you for watching.
Yes.
Dave out.